So this is a what if that I'm gonna be starting, and I think it's gonna be really good. So this is what if Pietro survived doing Age of Ultron. Now, guys, some what ifers and other videos, other YouTubers have done this what if. I just want to do it and see how it turned out. Now, I've been doing, you know, mostly majority I've been doing My Hero Academia what ifs, but I want to try something new. My channel's been out for about a year, and we've gotten so far with my community to 100 subscribers, like the 2 or 3 subscribers, all the way up to 6.21k subscribers. I really didn't expect to get this high, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this what if. This what if is going to be what if Pietro or Quicksilver from Age of Ultron survived, and seeing how it would change, or how it would, alter Infinity Wars, Captain America Civil War, stuff like that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this what if, and I'm going to be running that intro. See you guys later, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, I'm shot calling, hitting like it's rolling.
So basically, we start our story, right after Pietro, right before Pietro goes in to save Hawkeye. Now, pretty much in this universe, Pietro is going to be fast enough to actually, dodge all of the bullets, grab, you know, Hawkeye and the girl, and get out of there and out of the range of the bullets. Being fast enough to save both of them, meaning that neither of them would die. Meaning that Pietro would ever die, meaning that Wanda would have never left her post, meaning that Wanda would have never would never feel the emotional loss of her brother, of dying. So she would never, lose her brother, and also, leave her post. So the Ultron bot wouldn't get to the post past Wanda's vision, and the city wouldn't really, blow up. But it was already set to, be blown up anyways. So basically the Avengers handled it pretty much the same, and basically Pietro just got everybody out of the island as fast as he possibly could, and pretty much, going as fast as he could. So pretty much Pietro in this universe is about 10 times faster than he was in canon in Age of Ultron. So just time that up and look up, Google's, whole time how fast Quicksilver is. Actually, let me Google that real quick. Oh, snap. Well, I guess that's what you guys get. Just times that by 4, or times that by 5, and that's, Quicksilver's canon speed in my what if. So yeah, let me just go back to the picture. So basically, since Pietro is faster in this one, he, pretty much saves everybody, gets as most people off the, pretty much island, or, place as possible. So basically, Pietro, is a hero. In this universe, Pietro, walks and, is one of the Avengers among, the rest of the Avengers near the end of Age of Ultron, joining the likes of, Vision, Wanda, and others. So, Pietro becomes an official Avenger. So, nothing really changes. Pietro's hero costume can be that fan art of that hero costume of original Quicksilver. Is a fan art of Quicksilver in his classic outfit, but MCU designed. But yeah, so whatever. So basically, since Pietro survived, nothing really changed by there, but we get to Captain America Civil War, and we see what happens. They're basically doing the first scene of the pretty much, movie, when they're tracking down a couple of people working for Crossbones, um, Pietro pretty much takes out a couple of, bad guys pretty fast, and that whole entire chasing scene, going after the people with the multiple, serums and all other stuff, Pietro tracks down both of the guys using his speed, pretty much, Crossbones. Before Crossbones can, blow himself up, Pietro runs and grabs the bomb from Crossbones, and pretty much runs all the way to a nearby, ocean and throws it in the middle of it. So Pietro saves the day. Wanda never throws, you know, Crossbones into that building and kills all those people. Pretty much, never really doing the what should we call it? Maximoff Accords. So basically, but they still do that whole entire Accords thing because, the fight with Ultron and the fight with, you know, obviously the Centaur or the whole entire fight with Loki and everything. So yeah. So basically, Deku. I mean, Pietro. Sorry guys, just got done doing a My Hero Academia What If. Pietro goes. They're pretty much Pietro obviously joins with his sister and fights along his sister and fights against Vision. So basically, when Vision tries to stop him, when they leave, the whole entire place, Pietro just grabs Wanda and sprints out of there, supersonic, and pretty much, just ditches Vision. So Pietro, meets up with the rest of them. The whole entire, plane thing at the airport happens sort of the same. Now the whole entire running scene, Pietro just stamps. Pietro just pretty much runs around trying to get to a high vantage point so he can jump on top of Vision. Pretty much, just running somewhere else, not doing that, sick running scene. But you can decide if Pietro does that or just lightly jogs with the rest of them. So pretty much Pietro starts fighting. Now Pietro, is fighting everybody, pretty much helping everybody around the place. The whole entire running scene when what with with Captain America and sorry guys, with Captain America and Bucky going to the plane, Pietro pretty much runs them over there, meaning that Black Widow never betrays Black Panther, and Black Panther never rats her out, and she never, is forced to go into hiding with Captain America. So yeah, so pretty much Pietro doesn't get actually in this universe. Pietro actually doesn't get captured. Pietro's fast enough to ditch everybody and grab Wanda and get out of there. So Wanda and Pietro go into hiding, and Wanda and Pietro are never put, into well, jail, stuff like that. So basically, um, yeah, that's it. So guys, just kidding, guys. So I'm gonna be doing one more. So basically, we skip to the whole entire, what you call. We skip to the whole entire thing with actually Quicksilver in this universe. Pietro makes a cameo with the whole entire Spider-Man Homecoming recording scene that Spider-Man, recorded the fighting scene at the airport. Pietro finds the camera and pretty much says, a selfie with the camera and pretty much runs off back to the fight and nothing really changes. So basically, Pietro goes back to the place. Pietro goes back. Sorry, guys. Pietro goes back to Wanda. Goes back to Wanda. Pretty much, Wanda and Pietro go into hiding, but they do come out of hiding when because Wanda didn't go in jail, originally because she, went away with Vision. Her and Vision, were dating like how Infinity War. Nothing really changed, but Pietro did, live a couple blocks away from them, and Pietro was dating somebody. It wasn't really serious. It was more or less just a person, and that person Pietro was dating was supposedly a mutant or a future mutant. So yeah, basically Pietro, see when the whole entire fight at the whole entire fight when Vision was getting his butt folded, handed to him by the Dark Order. Pretty much Pietro runs up there pretty much, helping Wanda and Vision. Pretty much Pietro, is punching and doing, multiple jabs and, kicks towards, what's it called? The guy with the Dark Order guy with the spear. Pretty much kicking him left and right, not getting Vision hurt that much. Because since Pietro's alive, Pietro, holds them off long enough so Vision doesn't get hurt that much. But they still end up at that whole entire, mall or whatever it is, that storage unit where Captain America and Black Widow show up and help them, taking down, Vision and all those people, taking down, you know, um, what's it called? Taking down the Black Order, the two people in Black Order. Pretty much they say you'll never get away with this, and pretty much they blew off. Pietro tries to follow them, but he gets stopped by his sister. Pretty much they go into the ship with the rest of the crew, and we move on to the rest of the fight. Blah 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 doo doo. The rest of the movie, and we switch back to Pietro with the rest of them fighting in Wakanda. Pretty much they're fighting in Wakanda, and they're fighting in Wakanda, and pretty much Pietro, with that whole entire running war scene, Pietro just running around, you know, jumping into, pretty much doing a A-Train type of move, running into the, pretty much, what you call it, running into the aliens, splattering them, using his momentum to, kind of like a run over car type of thing. So basically, Pietro's, taking down aliens left and right. Eventually, Thanos shows up after, beating the absolute doo-doo water out of Thanos and Iron Man. And pretty much Pietro runs over to Thanos. And Pietro still gets folded like, the rest of them. But Pietro's fast enough to get back up on his feet and run towards Thanos. Since Pietro basically goes for, one last blow towards Thanos. Thanos grabs Pietro by the neck, doesn't snap his neck, just throws Pietro into a tree, pretty much breaking Pietro's arm, completely shattering it. Pietro blacks out from shock, and pretty much Wanda gets stopped by Thanos, and pretty much Vision gets folded, gets uh we'll just call it, he gets Ultron slash Quicksilver type of stuff. So basically, pretty much Vision still gets killed, and Vision still gets killed, and Thanos achieves his goal of snapping away half of humanity. Now, Wanda is still snapped away, but actually Pietro isn't snapped away. Pietro was one of the lucky people that wasn't snapped away from the, you know, snap that Thanos did. So basically, guys, I'm going to be continuing part 2 with the Endgame and WandaVision. So see you guys later. Bye. Deuces, and as always, have a blessed day. See you guys later. Deuces.